What is going on, YouTubers? Jay here from Maji and Jay. Today we're going to be checking out something a little bit different than what we are used to. Normally I like to unbox and review Chinese made devices that come directly from China. This one is a Chinese phone that it is available by a wireless company like Cricket Wireless right here. I got sponsored with their product, and yes, they sent me an email and they said, hey Jay, you want to try the Alcatel Idol 5 that currently came out about 4 months and a half ago to our networks? I didn't hesitate to say yes, and they also sent here their VR glasses, which in this case is going to be the Alcatel Uni 360. Now these have been in the market now for quite a while, since the Alcatel Idol 3, and after that the 4 came along, and now we had the 5 and the 5S. So yes, these have been in the market for quite a long time, so for that reason I won't focus on these. But now all I can say is that they have been optimized to work greatly here with this particular device. So the quality that comes out of the image here is going to be quite tremendous. You guys will be impressed by how good these are, but these are sold separately. They don't come with the phone, just keep that in mind. Also, we got a little flash drive. I think this is more as a gift than anything else. Also, they are selling it on their website. I'm not sure, but I think if you purchase their device right now, they will send you a little gift, and I think this is included if I'm not mistaken. Again, 32 gigabytes, so this is very, very cool. So anyways, here we have their device, and on the front we got, of course, the Cricket logo, and this box has been entirely redesigned by Cricket Wireless. On the back side here, we can see we have the specifications. It is a 4G LTE device. It comes with the Helio P20 octa-core processor clocked at 2.3 gigahertz, so that's definitely a plus. Now keep in mind, guys, that if you compare this to a Chinese made phone that comes directly from China, like Cool, or that it comes from any other website like Gearbest and so on, most likely you're not going to get 4G LTE support. Basically, every single smartphone that I review, if you are located here in the USA, most likely you're not going to get the 4G LTE support, and that's a big bummer for a lot of people. It comes with a 5.2-inch Full HD display, meaning that we get a resolution of 1920 by 1080. It has a 12 megapixel rear-facing camera with an 8 megapixel front-facing camera. It comes with 2 dual speakers on the front side, so that's kind of cool. Now they are claiming here that it comes with flash on both sides. I haven't really tested the flash on the front side, not that I can remember. Also, the GPU is going to be the Mali T880, and so on and so forth. It comes with the Android 7.0 Nougat, so it is a fairly updated device. It comes with HD voice, something that a lot of you guys look forward to. So let's go ahead and open the box here and check out the manual. So here we have them. It's actually called the Quick Start Guide, and they are very nicely printed on here, so you guys can tell, very colorful. And they even provide support for the VR glasses as well. So this is very, very cool. Next, we got the phone. Now this is what I'm really intrigued about, guys, because of the fact that this thing is built like a premium, high quality, expensive phone. So on the front here, we have the 5.2-inch display that I was talking about before, and now looking at it, I do see here the flash on the front side. We have the proximity and light sensor, as well as the ear speaker and the bottom loudspeaker. Now these serve as loudspeaker as well if you're playing a video. And here we can see the 8 megapixel sensor camera that I was talking about before as well. So on the side, you guys can immediately notice here how thin this device is, and I love the design, guys. I mean, it's absolutely amazing when you're looking at it for a budget phone that only costs about $120. We also got here the power key, as well as the SIM tray. It is a single SIM, single standby device, and also supports TF cards up to 256 gigabytes. On the top here, we have the secondary microphone, and on the right side we have the volume rockers up and down with the now key. Basically what this does is well, it creates a shortcut for any application. It could be the camera, it could be any third-party app, it could be anything. You can set it up to where when you click it, it'll take you directly to that application, something that we have seen on many Chinese devices in the past. On the back here, we have a 12 megapixel sensor with a dual tone LED flash here. As you guys can tell, we got the Alcatel logo and the Cricket logo here towards the bottom side. And if I forgot to mention, this phone, unfortunately, guys, it is not unlocked as of right now, so maybe in the future I can get it unlocked. I believe there's an unlock service out there that will charge you about $15. I think it is called the unlockingcompany.com. Yes, I think that's exactly what it is. So I'm gonna try it out to see if I can unlock the device, but right now I am super happy with the service from Cricket. Let me tell you guys, they are absolutely great. I mean, I was just impressed to see, well, I mean, at least comparing it with T-Mobile, which is a high-end company, I was very impressed with the service quality that this thing provides. Now on the bottom here we have the USB Type-C with the 3.5mm headphone jack and the main microphone, and that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and remove here the back sticker. That way we can get a better look of what the phone looks like. The back is entirely made of aluminum, as well as on the sides. Now the only thing that we are missing so far is the fingerprint scanner, and I think that this phone also comes with NFC, so that's very cool as well. Let me go ahead and power it on so that way you guys can see what it looks like, and there we go. And the first thing we got here is the wall charger. Now this is a fast wall charger. In case I forgot to mention, this thing comes with fast charging capabilities, which is another plus, and this time is the American kind, finally. Next we got the USB cable. Nothing special here, just a standard USB cable. We got a SIM ejector tool, and finally the terms and condition of their service from Cricket, a whole bunch of boring stuff, and that's pretty much all we get inside of the box. So here it is, guys. Very nice. Let me just see if this thing already booted up. So yes, you guys can see that this time actually on the lock screen we have some different options on here. We can do a search by just clicking here. We can go into voice search, we can go into text, camera, flashlight, and also settings. So this is a little bit different to what I'm used to. Also, if we click on here, you're going to see that we are prompted here with some toggles. We can go directly to the camera, once again turn the flashlight or open the calculator, and all this can be customized, which is absolutely great. So right now I have it for different tasks here. You can also set it up for one single task and it'll take you directly to that. So unlocking the phone here, which I don't have a passcode right now because I don't have a fingerprint to test, so I decided just to leave it unlocked like this. So here we can see we have a very clean UI, and let me tell you guys, the colors on these screens look absolutely fabulous. Just look at those viewing angles. This phone definitely feels like a premium expensive phone, as I said before. So let's go here into settings, or into the app drawer, excuse me. Let's go now into settings, and let's go all the way to the bottom here to confirm the operating system. And here we can see that yes, it does come with the Android Nougat 7.0, which is definitely a plus. Next, let's go ahead and check on settings as well to see how much RAM we really have on here. So let's go here into storage. First of all, you can see that it comes with 32, so that's cool. Next we got here memory, and yes, it does have 2 GB of RAM, 1.8 available, so that's quite cool. Next, let's go here into the Intuitive benchmark that I completed, and I believe I got a score for about 63,000. Nothing very wow, nothing very impressive, to be honest with you guys. But let's go ahead and check here the specs, and here we can see it, MTK 6757 with the Mali T880, 1080p screen, and everything that is advertised on here is 100% true. So once again, here we have the app drawer, and I have installed some games on here and some other applications. I was trying to multitask using those 2 GB of RAM, and to be honest with you guys, it is not very disappointing. I mean, the phone still does quite well even with multitasking on here, even though it only comes with 2 GB of RAM. I'm quite impressed with the results that I got for this particular device, so I'm assuming that it is very well optimized. Another great thing is that, well, the camera, even though I tested it in the daylight time, as you guys can tell, it did quite well. It does have electronic image stabilization, so sometimes it kind of fails a little bit and it makes the image look a little bit funny depending on how much light you have. So if it is in full daylight time, you're gonna get great image stabilization. But now if the lighting condition is a little bit low, it's going to start looking a little bit funny. To be honest with you guys, you know, the quality is not going to be as you probably want to, but that is expected. Keep in mind that after all, this is a budget phone that only costs $120, but comparing it to, at least from what I can see, comparing it to other Chinese devices, this thing goes above and beyond. So here we have the front facing camera. As you guys can tell, it is definitely a wide angle camera because I can see pretty much the whole entire thing here in my background. So that's a cool thing here about this little camera, and it comes with the LED flash on the front side. So You know, if you're taking selfies at nighttime, at least you won't lose that great quality thanks to that flash that we have here on the front side of the phone. Now, the only 3 reasons as to why I don't give it a 10 out of 10 getting here to the battery is because of the fact that it comes with only 2,850 milliamps. So it is not the ideal battery if you are a heavy user in terms of checking your emails, making a lot of phone calls, text messages. The battery may deplete a little bit faster, but possibly that's why they have included the fast charging capability. So that way, if it does happen, at least you will have your phone charged in no time. Second, it comes with 2 gigabytes of RAM. I would prefer if it had 4 gigabytes of RAM. And third, well, we don't have a fingerprint scanner, but now the cool part about this particular device that many Chinese phones do lack it, and by Chinese phone, I'm referring to the ones that come directly from China here already unlocked, is the fact that, well, this one here comes with NFC, something that doesn't happen every day. So if we go here into more, we can actually see it right here, and even on the toggles on the top here, if we go to the side, we can see we have NFC on there, so that's very cool. And again, it gives us the relief to know that we can use it with Android Pay, so that's definitely a plus. So the next thing we're gonna do here is test here the 2 front speakers briefly, so that way you guys can hear the quality that comes out of it. Let's go here into my channel, let's go into my videos here, and let's play, let's say this one here about the Tesla style radio. Next we got settings. So let's start from the beginning. What is going on, everybody? This is Jay here from Maji and Jay. Today, just like the title says, I'll be showing you guys how to install a Tesla looking radio on any modern vehicle from 2009 and up. Now, this is based on US market. Right now I'm using here as an example the Dodge Ram 1500 2017 model that I purchased about a month ago. And I introduced this truck to you guys when I did the Ulefone T1 video on the camera set. Well, there we heard the sound quality coming out of these 2 speakers, and let me tell you guys, this is by far the best speakers that I've seen on any budget device that I've ever reviewed, and that's because obviously we have here dual speakers on the front side. You have similar technology on more expensive devices out there, including the brand new iPhone 10 that has dual speakers. We got the one on the top and also on the bottom, just like this device. And yes, I mean, comparing it with the iPhone, I would say they go almost right there next to each other. So that's great to say about a phone that only costs $120. I'm absolutely thrilled, guys, with everything about this device so far. But again, my disappointments are the ones that I already told you guys. It only comes with 2 gigabytes of RAM, no fingerprint scanner, and also the fact that it has a small battery. It is a little bit of a bummer, but I think that this phone is definitely worth it for the price. You can't really ask for much more. So with this being said, I think we have completed here the unboxing and a quick hands-on of the Alcatel Idol 5. And like always, if you guys do have any questions, just let me know below. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I really wish you guys a happy new year. Take care.